ਸ੍ਰੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ। ਜੈਤ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਮਹੱਲਾ ਪੰਜਵਾਂ। ਵਾਰ ਸਲੋਕਾਂ ਨਾਲ। ਇੱਕ ਓੰਕਾਰ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਪ੍ਰਸਾਦ। ਸ਼ਲੋਕ। ਬਸੰਤ ਸਵਰਗ ਲੋਕੈ ਹੈ, ਜਿਤ ਤੇ ਪ੍ਰਿਥਵੀ ਨਵ ਖੰਡਣੈ। ਬਿਸਰੰਤ ਹਰਿ ਗੋਪਾਲੈ, ਨਾਨਕ ਤੇ ਪ੍ਰਾਣੀ ਉਦਿਆਨ ਪਰਮਣੈ। ਕੌਤਕ ਕੋਡ ਤਮਾਸ਼ਿਆ, ਚਿਤ ਨਾ ਆਵਸ ਨਾਉ। ਨਾਨਕ ਕੋੜੀ ਨਰਕ ਬਰਾਬਰੇ, ਉਜੜ ਸੋਈ ਥਾਉ। ਪੌੜੀ। ਮਹਾ ਭਿਆਨ ਉਦਿਆਨ ਨਗਰ ਕਰ ਮਾਨਿਆ। ਝੂਠ ਸਮਗਰੀ ਪੇਖ ਸੱਚ ਕਰ ਜਾਣਿਆ। ਕਾਮ ਕ੍ਰੋਧ ਅਹੰਕਾਰ ਫਿਰੇ ਦੇਵਾਨਿਆ। ਸਿਰ ਲੱਗਾ ਜਮ ਡੰਡ ਤਾਂ ਪਛਤਾਨਿਆ। ਬਿਨ ਪੂਰੇ ਗੁਰਦੇਵ ਫਿਰੇ ਸ਼ੈਤਾਨਿਆ। ਬਿਨ ਪੂਰੇ ਗੁਰਦੇਵ ਫਿਰੇ ਸ਼ੈਤਾਨਿਆ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। Guru Arjan Dev Ji has written this hymn, and this is a var of Jaitsri, in Rag Jaitsri. Guru Sahib has written this, and he has also written sloks to go with this particular hymn, and there is a dialogue going on. There is one point made, and then a second emphasis is again made by another hymn. So in this very particular hymn that we just recited, Guru Sahib is giving really a complete diagnosis of the pain that we all suffer and the illusion that we are trapped in. The entire humanity goes through the whole lifetime of experience, but they are enticed and connected with the world so much that they forget their ultimate destination. Why were they born? Why were they here? And where are we going? These three major questions we never raise in our lives. So Guru Arjan Dev Ji is trying to shake us up and bring this to our radar screen, our mental radar screen. He says, Basant Swarg Lokah, Jitte Prithvi Nav Khandana, Bisant Har Gopale Nanak, Te Prani Udyan Parmana. That you may be living yourself, you may say that I'm living in heaven. You know, you may have all the luxuries of life. You may not have the luxuries of life, but still you may consider yourself very happy, or whatever the experience of life is. And if you have the ability to overpower in 9 different directions of the earth, in the world, you create such a, you have a large following on social media, you may have a wonderful reputation all around the world, you may have a lot of power in the media, whatever it is, Guru Sahib says, Visrant har gopalai, Nanak te prani udyan parmanai. That without remembering Vaheguru and without being thankful to your Lord of the universe, the Creator, you are as if you are lost in the wilderness. Just imagine. Guru Arjan Dev Ji is so clear that whatever life that we are living, if we don't have Vaheguru as the center of our existence, we are lost in the wilderness. Kautak kod tamashya chitna avas nanak, nanak kodi nark barabare ojod soi thau. He says we may be watching this magical show of the entire life. We may be entertained by these ups and downs, and we have some occasion of happiness, we have some occasion of sadness. We go through that, and then we just a day later, or few days or few moments later, we are again the same thing. Chittanavas now, we don't remember that who is behind. The movie screen is what we are watching, but we don't know who's playing the movie in the back and who's the director. We forget about that. Nanak kodi nark barabare ujud soi thau. That we are almost living, we may consider we are living in heaven, but in Guru Arjan Dev Ji's diagnosis and his thought, we are kind of lost and we are suffering as if we are in hell. We are suffering because we go through this anger and this greed and this attachment and this sadness of leaving or things get lost. We start suffering. So Guru Sahib is saying, why do you want to live in such a hell? And then he comes back and recites another poem, another paudi, another hymn to emphasize what he just expressed. Mahapayan Udyan Nagar Karmanya. That you are considering this world in which you are living, you consider that this is, your permanent abode. This is where you're going to live forever. And in actually, we are not even looking at that this is without Vaheguru's name. It is just a lost place. It's a wilderness place, and we are lost in that. Then he says, Chut samagri pekh sach kar janya. Whatever we see, nothing is permanent. And we feel that this is true, this is my relationships. We try to fill the cup of our emptiness with our relationships, with our possessions, with whatever we want to achieve in life. We want that, and we think that this is true, and this is the positive thing that I have in my possession. Kam, krodh, ahankar, fire devanya. And what it does, it gives you more ego, and we will be filled with anger if somebody takes it away or something gets lost. And then we are also always involved in lustful dreams, and we want to have more pleasure in life. Sir lagga jamdand ta pashtaniya. So this is a complete like a cycle of entertainment and magical show that we go through. And when the end time comes, sir lagga jamdand ta pashtaniya, then it's too late. We have lost the time that we had. Bin pure Gurdev fire shaitanya. Without the space that we must create for Guru in our life, in our thought process, in our daily existence, how much space we give to Guru and his guidance and Guru's wisdom. He says, without that, you will be as if you are running around like a shaitan. Shaitan is like a devil. And, in the Western religion, shaitan is a rival to God. But in the Eastern tradition, especially in Sikhism, we don't recognize that there is an entity called shaitan. But there are people who act like a devil, who act like shaitan. Shaitan is the one who has no fear for God. He's always challenging God. That's how the Christian thought process is and the Western thought process. But in the Sikh thought process, any person who is not remembering God is always acting like somebody who is influenced by devilish thinking. So without Guru in our hearts, in our life, we are at the brink of acting like that. So this is what Guru Arjan Dev Ji is giving us. He has shaken us up today. So hopefully we may be able to take few things from this particular wisdom that has been given to us by Guru Arjan Dev Ji today, and see how we can create more space and not be enticed by daily happenings and daily life and whatever is taking place. We just get so engrossed, we lose the the realization that we are divine beings. We are here for a special purpose, and our destination is something else. So may Vaheguru bless us all ji. Vaheguru ji ka khalsa, Vaheguru ji ki fateh.